I have no words. Oh, welcome back to another review on the channel. And excuse me for the zits at the moment. I'm a bit embarrassed by them. Forgive me about that. I worry too much often. I worry too much. Like, what am I worrying about every day? But we're not talking about my pimples. We're talking about Malignant, which I had watched last night. Yes, on a school night. Forgive me, Dad. The reason I watched it was because I needed to watch it because I made a commitment to watch all Warner Bros. Movies that were not only coming out in theaters but also on HBOMax on the same day. So yeah, I made a commitment to that, and I've been doing a good record. And if I missed a chance and I'd have to see it in theaters, yeah, I pretty much blew it. But the next Warner Bros. Movie I gotta watch now that I've watched Malignant is Cry Macho, which I gotta check that out. It looks really good. But now that I've watched Malignant, which came out a long, long time ago, which was like around September 10th. So yeah, and what was I doing September 10th? I was on vacation, a wedding vacation, you could say, and I have vlogs about it. So yeah, but yeah, I had watched it last night because I needed to watch it before it was removed on HBOMax around October 10th. Of course, I've had enough time, but I was just like, screw it, I can't. I'm just too worried about it. Oh, that's how I got into pimples because I was worried about not about this. Good lord, that makes sense. That makes sense. But anyway, so now that I've watched the movie, and I don't know if you saw my post on my community page where I said something that I watched Malignant. I did send something about that, but I also posted a picture of my face of how I reacted because once I saw 3C Films review, he said that a bunch of people were kind of hating it, and I could sort of see what they're talking about, but I don't know. If I remember correctly from watching 3C Films' review on Malignant, he enjoyed it. He freaking enjoyed it. He loved the movie, and he said that some of the kills that Gabriel does are a bit hilarious or something. I don't know. I rewatched his review after finishing the movie, and I've kind of forgot some details, but still, whatever they said, let's just say I was not laughing at Gabriel's kills or laughing at all, because could someone tell me what did I just watch? Because like this is a movie directed by James Wan, who directed the first two Conjuring. Wait a second, could he not direct the third movie because he was working on this? James Wan, you got something to explain yourself, dude? Getting off topic. I'm getting off topic, but so yeah, this is a new movie, basically a new horror, basically new everything that has to do with horror, and yeah, I guess I was kind of curious. Check it out. I mean, I would be half not interested, but be half interested in this. But after watching this, like, again, what did I just watch? Because, like, this, I feel like I could totally get nightmares from this movie. Because, I don't even know where to begin. Let me just start off with some of the good stuff. No, not good stuff, important stuff. Actually, let's screw it. I'm just going to say this. I really enjoyed this movie. This movie is honestly one of the best horror movies I've seen from James Wan. I've never seen all of James Wan's films, only his Conjuring movies, which are the first two, and Aquaman. He's of course directed that, and he's also directing Aquaman 2 and the Lost Kingdom, which will be in theaters December 16th, 2022. But I haven't seen all of them, and I know you guys are probably going to recommend me check out some of his films. We'll see about that, but I mainly love his Conjuring movies, but still, I really enjoyed everything about this movie. Let's just say I loved not every minute, but some minutes of it. So I have a few negatives for this, mainly just this much, and that's to do also spoilers, which I don't even know this is pretty much a spoiler review, anyways, because this movie has already been out I guess 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. Make that 3 weeks. My mistake. It's been out 3 weeks, so some of you have probably already seen it, but I'm going to still give you a spoiler warning since you guys are probably going to want to check it out. So if you have not seen it, check it out now. It's still streaming on HBO Max till October 10th, but if you've lost the chance, then, well, I mean, you could still see it. It's just you can't see it on HBO Max. The only way you have to see it would be in theaters, so, yeah. But anyways, you've been warned, so here comes the spoiler. So, the movie was starting to get good when we're at let's just say an Arkham Asylum or something. Basically, a hospital that has crazy people in it or something. But we get like a couple of kills from Gabriel, and Gabriel does something so disturbing. I honestly wish I could record my reaction for this, did a movie reaction of this, because oh my god, you guys should have seen the look on my face. I was extremely terrified. I'm just like, no joke. I said like probably 30 F bombs. I don't know how many. I didn't keep track, but let's just say I said probably like let's just say I said like 30 F bombs. Cause like I said so many F bombs from back the end of the entire movie. Cause there were so many twists and turns and the plot twist. Oh my god. That had to be one of the craziest plot twists I've seen this year. Cause just like when but I'm gonna get to that part later. So what Gabriel does is he twists the guy's arm. And it shows his freaking bone. I'm just like, what the? Oh my god. There are so many things Gabriel does in this movie because like basically basically with his kills, like when he kills people, the way he kills these people is so disturbing. I don't see how it's funny. It's just creepy, mainly terrifying. Mainly terrifying. Like, oh my god. I've pretty much been scarred from watching this movie, but again, I really, really enjoy this movie. I really enjoy this movie. The only negatives I got about this, like, again, it was starting to get good from when Gabriel was pretty much immediately starting killing people, and then the opening credits, which I was digging the music for the opening credits. I gotta look that up on YouTube. And then we get our main character, which would be sorry, I have a runny nose, but we get our main character, which would be Madison, who happens to be pregnant, which I'm like, didn't Chris said something about this? And the husband, oh, that's the husband, okay. And I mean, I don't know what was going on, because like while the scene is going between Derek and Madison, I'm just like, this is like one of those things where those couples messing around, right? But nope. He's pretty much just pissed at her, like, oh, want me to get you pregnant, blah blah blah. I forgot what it says exactly. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again. Like I watched it a couple hours ago. I watched it around like in the middle of the night, but and then she's like, "Don't touch my baby," and then he does this. Oh my god, what he did was so messed up. He grabs her head, throws it over the wall, and bang! It makes a mark on the wall, and there's blood on her back, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry, bro. She ain't gonna forgive you for that." Like Jesus Christ, I did not saw. I honestly was not. I did not saw that coming. I didn't saw that coming, but I did not like seeing that. So the movie was kind of losing me for that part, and I'm just like, oh god, what the f bomb? No, seriously, I really said a lot of bombs, and then lights are flickering, and I'm just like, oh god, he's gonna get. Yeah, he's totally gonna get killed. And I do admit, he's probably gonna get what he deserved for that. And he does get killed by Gabriel in a very, very disturbing way. But let me just. But that's not the negative part. The negative part is that Madison had like 3 or 4 miscarriages, and when she was basically knocked out by Gabriel, she was sent to the hospital, and she was alright. But sadly, her baby didn't, which I'm like, oh my, and I'm like, wait a minute, did they pull her out? Where's the babe? Where's the kid? The kid's dead. I'm just like, oh my god, no! I'm extremely upset about this. Extremely upset. Because, again, I don't like to see kids die on screen, especially if it's babies. And especially if it's unborn babies, which is... Yeah, I did not like that part. That's probably the only negative I have for this movie. But still, I did not need to see that. And I was very upset about that. And I pretty much was just not enjoying the rest of the movie till, let's just say the good stuff was coming in. Where Gabriel then kidnaps a random woman who turns out to be Madison's mother. Which I should have saw that coming. but then I kind of saw it coming when it was like, because like, I didn't like see it coming. And then I realized it when it showed a footage of her as a child, 15-year-old girl that was pregnant, and then her in the hospital in a coma, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, that's her. Why did I not just realize this? Am I not even paying attention at all? But so yeah, Gabriel goes after his doctors that were pretty much the what was the word again? Time to cut out the cancer, something like that. But he basically goes after his doctors, and oh my god, the way he murdered the one of the doctors, like with the trophy, blood is just all over. I'm like, what? I don't even know. I don't. Either it's bad CGI or that is new blood gore. I am now witnessing or something. But like, it's just down straight terrifying. Gabriel is freaking terrifying, and his face, what is with his face? Like, it's so terrifying. Like, everything about Gabriel is horrifying, terrifying, just both horrifying and terrifying. And I'm probably gonna get nightmares. I don't know. It's just he's just straight up terrifying as hell. And once he gets his second kill, the guy's just sleeping in the bed. He's like, and then just stabs him in the eye and the face. He just stabs him. And I'm just like, oh, what the? But that's not the worst part. Not like the worst part of the movie. Like, no. The kills, I'll admit, they're kind of cool. They're kind of cool. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of gore or blood or anything, but still, I'm just like, but the messed up part is the jail scene, which, oh my god, that had to be one of my craziest reactions, because like, when Madison was killing, well, technically Gabriel, but I'll get to that part later. I'm technically skimming it at the moment, but I'll get to that part. Let me just talk about this. Gabriel is straight up killing all the women that were beating up Madison, and technically him. Again, I'll get that part after I talk about this. And he's basically freaking Michael Myers combined with Jason, and he's basically freaking strong. He goes full massacre on all the women that were trapped together in prison. Like, he grabs her throat and rips it out. I'm just like, what? I say so many F-bombs because he's down straight killing all these innocent. Well, I don't know innocent because they're all in jail for one reason, but still, let's just say they didn't deserve to die. But still, he's straight up murdering every single woman in that prison cell, and it is so bloody and gory. Oh my god, I am saying so many F-bombs. I'm just losing my mind, and I don't even know how my dad didn't hear me. He was like downstairs. He could have easily heard me, and especially me saying the F-bombs. Because I'm literally on my bed, jumping, like, oh my god. That's just how I reacted with that prison cell. I'm just like losing it. Because it's insane and horrifying. This movie is horrifying. Like, seriously, I swear to God I'm going to get nightmares. I swear to God I'm going to get nightmares. I don't know. It's going to happen eventually. I know for a fact. Probably if I end up seeing this again. Which, hey, to admit, I don't want to watch it again. Because, like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. This movie was so good, but also freaking terrifying. And it gets a lot worse. Once she breaks out of jail, Gabriel, I mean. Basically, both Madison and Gabriel. I'll get that. I'm getting there. Once they both get out of jail, Gabriel grabs his outfit and then his signature weapon, which would be the trophy he used to kill one of his doctors, but then kind of upgraded it by just taking all the pieces off and then turn a trophy into a weapon, which is kind of cool actually, but also terrifying. As I was saying, he's then basically breaking out of jail, and he's murdering all the freaking cops. He even cuts off a cop's freaking arm, and just, oh my god. Like, I'm just like, what the F? I'm just like losing it, because it is straight up a freaking it's just a freaking massacre at the moment. Like, okay, this is gonna be weird, but just hear me on this. Basically, while Gabriel is just killing everyone at the police department, I was getting vibes of Carnage, of Click This Cassidy, because he's basically reminding me of Click This Cassidy. I haven't even seen Venom Let There Be Carnage. I'm about to see it this Friday. I have not even seen that. It's just I haven't even seen Venom 2 yet, and already I'm getting vibes of Carnage / Click This Cassidy from Gabriel, because he's a freaking serial killer. He's like a serial killer, but also Carnage when he's killing all these women and police officers. Again, I have not even seen Venom 2, and already I'm getting vibes of both Click This Cassidy and Carnage from Gabriel. He's both Carnage and Click This Cassidy. Like, oh my god. It's just insane. It's just straight up insane. Insane, I mean. And hey, to admit, that's probably my most favorite scene. I don't know. Like, it's just... It's just... Oh my god. Yeah, that scene, the whole entire thing basically scarred me for life. Now I'm gonna get to the part about the plot twist, which was basically the biggest WTF of the entire movie. Because because there's a bunch of twists and turns around the movie. It's a bit sometimes predictable, but honestly, there are a bunch of twists and turns. I'm like, what the what? Oh crap! I'm sorry about that, but I'm like, what the? Wait, this doesn't make any sense. And okay, so, Madison's sister, which not like real sister, since Madison is, plot twist, she's adopted, which I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And another thing, the doctor said that Madison's mother, died due to childbirth, but they find footage of her mother still alive, 15 years old, pregnant with her daughter. And she was basically giving her child away, but she had no choice, of course, since parents are always like this, which, I don't know if I would ever want to ever see this in real life. Like, if I had a time machine and see how it went down, I'd probably be like, oh my god, what are you doing? You could at least help. Then again, I could kind of understand or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I understand. Kind of understand. I don't know. But still, she had no choice. And I've seen a Doorman video about this, like, where the mom kicked out her own daughter because she was pregnant and everything, which was awful. Just terrible. Then again, it's terrible and sad at the same time. But still. So yeah, and then once Madison is at that hospital place, okay, where was I? No, nope, there we go. So, yeah, she's basically talking about Gabriel and how he's the devil and everything. And then what they're about to eject her with something, and I'm like, are they injecting her with something that's keeping her connected to Gabriel? Because, like, the last entire movie, I'm like thinking, at first I had thought, oh, the baby that's no longer in her belly is actually Gabriel. Wait a minute, that wouldn't make any sense. Unless they're siblings. They gotta be siblings somehow. They have to be siblings because they somehow know each other, so... Now, I'm wrong about the first part on that could be Gabriel's, Madison's kid. But I was technically right about them being siblings because I had a feeling they were somehow going to be siblings, but I was technically right about this, but I honestly did not saw this coming because this, again, is the biggest WF for this entire movie because I had thought they were ejecting her or something that was probably part Gabriel, and that would be something to keep them both connected or psychic. But no, they turn the camera and then there's something on her freaking back, and it's like a weird looking, ugly freaking creature. Which I don't know how I don't even know if that's a thing or something, but like, it's an ugly freaking creature attached to Madison's freaking back. And it turns out it's Gabriel! attached to Madison, and double plot twist. They're technically siblings, but Gabriel is a parasital twin. It's parasite. It sounds like a parasite. Like basically parasite plus twin equals parasital twin. Actually, I'm gonna look it up. Parasital twin. Is that like a thing? Is that an actual thing? Because if that's a parasite twin. If this type of thing exists in real life, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because oh my god, this would freak me out. Parasitic. I cannot. I'm just gonna say parasital, or I can't even pronounce it correctly. I'm sorry for my miscorrections. A parasitic twin is an identical twin that has stopped developing during gestation. I don't even know if I said that correctly, but is physically attached to the fully developing twin. The fully developed twin is also known as the dominant or autocyte twin. The parasitic twin never completes development. Oh God, are they alive? Gosh, are they alive and contagious? Naturally, you may be wondering, are they contagious? The answer is no, they are not contagious. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Oh! Why did I look up images? Oh no! Oh God! There are nothing. Okay, I'm comparing those to the one I saw in the movie. What I saw in the movie was effed up. I don't even know what's worse at all. Just oh my God! Still, This is how I reacted. What the F? 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 Just I gotta get my mom. I gotta have my mom see this movie, just so I could see her reaction to that. Jesus Christ, man! Just still, it's oh my God. Honestly, don't know what I have. Just, oh my God. Anyways, that's all I have to talk about. Let's get down to business, guys. Although I really did enjoy this movie, so yeah. For action, I'm gonna give 3.5 stars, 50%. There is a bunch of action going on, with a bunch of chase scenes going on. Let's just say that or something. And for comedy, I don't even know if there's anything funny about this movie because it was straight up terrifying and horrifying. So I'll give it 1.5 star, 10% because there was probably some funny moments I probably didn't pay attention. And for drama, I'm gonna give it 4 stars, 80% because I did enjoy the story going on about this movie. I thought it wasn't that bad, but for horror, 5 stars, 100%. Everything about this movie is top notch, effing terrifying and horrifying. Just oh my God, James Wan, what have you created? What is in your head? You know what? Never mind. And for suspense, 5.5 stars, 90%. Because I was rooting for some of the characters, mainly for one of the detectives, which I think sadly the Detective Shaw died, but for the sister as well, along with Madison's birth mother, which I'm glad is still alive. Because yeah, and I'm gonna give the movie 5 stars, even though actually I forgot to mention those miscarriages that Madison had. Because of Gabriel. Yeah. Anyways, so for casual fans, I'll give it a B minus, and cinephiles will give it a B plus, and critically, I'll give it I would probably give it an A minus for the baby's death, but I'll give it an A plus. But for the babies, yeah, 9 out of 10. Just because I would have gave it 10 out of 10, but because of the baby's death, just 9 out of 10. But so I'm gonna give the movie 5 stars, 100%, and for the moist mirror, 90%. But this movie is getting the movie award because I really enjoyed this movie, and it is definitely one of the best horror movies I've seen this year. So I gotta give props to James Wan for whatever the hell he created with this movie. But I freaking enjoyed every minute of it. Well, almost every minute of it. But still, I kind of wish I recorded a movie reaction of this because you should have seen the look on my face because I was now having a blast. I was kind of having a blast, but I was just losing my mind. But if you have seen the movie, let me know what you thought. I cannot talk correctly, but let me know your thoughts, comments down below. And yeah, if you excuse me, I gotta head to bed. It's about to go into curfew in about 5 minutes. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next video or next review. Peace out.